My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is not for anybody who technically, theoretically supports Trump. No disrespect to you, but your commander in chief, our president of the United States, is an asshat. Yes, I am from Charlottesville, Virginia. No, I was not there 2 weeks ago in the incident. But to have him say it the way he said it is just bullshit. Now I wanna straight up tell you guys, I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not here to offend you, but I'm probably going to piss you slam the hell off. And that's cool. You know, you have the right to be pissed off. You know, you know, you have the right to be pissed off at anything and everything I'm going to say. You have the right to voice your opinions. You know, and if your opinion is negative about me because I'm negative about Trump, hey, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm not even going to return the comment. I haven't really had time to do that anyway, because if anybody has put any comments down, honestly, I'm sorry I haven't had time to get to them. It's just that I've been a little bit disheveled with the whole Mass Effect thing that's going on and all kinds of other crap, because in 7 days, it's like 2 months away. You know, so moving on. Um, Trump claims he's not a racist. You know, and I'm going to call bullshit on his bullshit, because honestly, if you're not a racist, what happened at Standing Rock? What happened with Obama's protection order? Why did you rescind it? What about the travel ban on Muslims? But yet you declare you're not a racist. And all of a sudden, you have this biracial model come out of the blue and, you know, bust up your support where she, like me, is into people who are not of the same color. She coming out to defend you. Now, well, okay, for her, what happened at Standing Rock? You're biracial. Let me get your 2 cents on that. What happened at Standing Rock? I'm part Cherokee Indian. I don't know what you're mixed with, but I'm black, white, and Cherokee Indian. So what affects one Native American culture will eventually affect all Native American cultures. So again, at 44 years old, to this mysterious biracial woman who once dated Donald Trump. I don't know if she dated him before he started talking about grabbing women by the pussies and stuff like that. But, you know, if he's definitely not racist, he's damn sure sexist. Because if I went around talking about I'm going to grab women by the pussies, I'm pretty sure that I would probably get arrested. Or I would probably piss off a chick to the point where I'm going to slap him. But since I'm an average Joe, her slapping me wouldn't be offensive in the eyes of the law, because I shouldn't say what I said about grabbing her by the pussy. Now, granted, I love pussy, but I personally, if I had to grab a woman, I would prefer to grab her by her breast, because I am a breast man. Now, no, I don't go around saying I'm going to grab women by the breast. That's not my style. Plus, if she doesn't allow it, you probably shouldn't do it, because technically that would be sexually assaulting them. And I ain't going to jail for no tail. Anyway, moving on. I want to know with where she popped up out of the woodwork, just like a couple of other people who are of color pop out of the woodwork um, when he got elected. There was some woman on YouTube who said that Donald Trump let her live in one of his towers or his apartment buildings that he owned rent free for the last 15 years. Funny how she popped up after he got into the presidency, but she's been there for 15 years, work free, rent free. I don't know how she gets her meals, but all of a sudden, once everybody started declaring him a racist, you know, she popped up. There's a video. I don't know the name of the video, but it's an elderly woman. She's like pushing 90. And she's talking about something. He let her live there for the last 15 years when he bought the building. He let her stay there rent free. She doesn't have to clean. She doesn't do anything but sit there. He pays for her meals. I hope you guys can find it. And it disturbs me that all of a sudden, let me let me um let me be black for a second. These are a bunch of phony ass Uncle Tom motherfuckers that he has in their pockets. But you know, when you have deep pockets, you can hire anybody. You know, for all I know, they could be actors, because I'm an out of work actor, and you know, an actor's job is to convince you that something is believable. Now, if you don't know the difference between real TV and an action show or the news, then you should probably get your eyes checked. Most things that are scripted or improv, like what I do in my films. I improv stuff, and sometimes a script that we go by the script, but we improv the dialogue. You know, these things are tricks of the trades that actors do. Where, you know, I'm not a psychic and I'm not Jesus, but you can't hustle a hustler. This woman, if he was not racist, why did she wait so long to pop up and try to save his ass about living in this apartment for so long? Because she had been living there apparently since 9/11. I'm like, okay. Now, I don't care what anybody says, and I have freedom of speech. So it's not a damn thing he can do about me because it's not a threat. If this asshole is not a racist, stop the pipeline from Standing Rock. Stop it right now. Mr. I don't have any investments in Standing Rock is a stone cold liar. And it's one thing, when your leader of the free world is lying to his people, and he's a propaganda machine, and I mean literally, he is a propaganda machine. Sorry, text message. And the whole funny thing about that is that every bit of negative press that I have given him, or that anyone has given him, has only made him um, go from excellent to excelsior. And the reason I say that is because it's the truth. I mean, think about it. The more people call him racist, the more people pop up behind him. And then they showed it on uh, Nightline with Lester Holt tonight. He had two black people who have become viral sensations for being Donald Trump's Negroes. All right? That's it. Now, that's my black American, or in his words, that's my Negroes. That's my Negroes. Dude, why can't you say that's just my American? Yeah. Racist statement without being a racist. That's my Negroes. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to go around hollering if I'm voting, that's my Caucasian, that's my Asian. It just sounds racist to me because I don't have the right to be a racist, so you guys can be the judge on that if you want, but I don't have the right to be a racist, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to walk around hollering, that's my Asian, that's my Negro, that's my Caucasian, because that just straight sounds like racist statements to me. Now, being that I don't have the right to be a racist, you tell me if you think they're racist. I think those were very racist statements, but who am I? I'm an independent filmmaker who has been down on his luck in making films and having my stuff stolen, and things just keep going from bad to worse for me. You would you would think that I would know better. But also, in a nutshell, you voted for him. You do what you do. As a vet, I don't condemn you for what you do, but how he has been treating transgender members of the military and transgender people in general. And you guys don't think this guy's a racist? Not only is he racist, he's fucking prejudiced. I'm sorry, you probably don't know the difference. Yet I've made a video on that because it's a thin line between being racist and being prejudiced. Being prejudiced is basically the art of not liking somebody for some small reason outside of skin color. See, racism is basically all about skin color and ethnicity. But prejudice, I somebody's way of lifestyle. You don't like transgender people because they don't know if they're men or women or both, and you don't want to give them the job because they're transgender. That's being prejudiced. And let me be forward and front and foremost. A person's gender does not determine their ability to do a job or not. All right, it's just that simple. If a woman can, excuse me, if a man who changes gender, transitions into a woman, can shoot the wings off a fly from 300 yards, and bullet flies past me, hits the fly, kills the fly, and the guy that the fly is sitting on rifle. That's who I want shooting for me. I don't give a damn if he's transgender. I don't give a damn if he's watching my ass the entire time that me and my 300-pound rucksack is running over there bearing down on the enemy. Now, being that Donald Trump has not served, or has not attempted to serve, or comes from money, so he doesn't really have to worry about that. I'm sure he probably paid the $1,000 fine or whatever it is way back when the draft was still legal, to avoid going into the service. Now, even Prince William and Prince Harry has served at least 2 years. It's required for them. Now, you know, I don't understand how this man doesn't think that he's a racist. I'm sure every red man in the Surag Nation pretty much agree with me. He is a racist. How can you undo a black man's protection of the Native Americans and put the Native Americans back on a spot where they did all this fighting for almost 2 years for fucking nothing? Now I will down cut one thing on Obama. He heard about it too late. And information is paramount in everything and anything that you do. The more you know, the more you learn, the better you are at life, at things. That's why education is everything. And I will never tell anybody to quit school. Now, I will say this. I will be honest, because there's a flip side to that coin. School is not for everybody. I didn't finish college, but that was because of emotional issues. I probably should have got an automatic diploma, but when my friends died, they died back to back, all in the same year. 2 in January and 1 in February. Like, bam, bam, bam. Like, right back to back to back. And then I had a teacher who accused me of lying about it and had the balls to make me bring in a fucking obituary. Then, with her racist ass and prejudice, she picked on 4 kids in that class. And I had to get out of that class. Now, I'm not going to give you her first name, but her last name starts with a D. She was biology teacher at Piedmont. And they have a code blue there. If the teachers do what they want to you, you can't do shit back to them. Except for sit there and take it. So, Miss D picked on me. Mostly because she probably didn't know what the hell my ethnicity was. She picked on the hot Asian chick that was in class. She picked on the zofted black chick in class. If you want to know what zofted is, go look at Margaret's show. She'll tell you what zofted is. And she picked on the smartest white girl in class. So the 4 of us, we went through hell. The difference is, I quit class because I didn't want to do a Columbine, and they stuck it out. Right? But I couldn't go back because I was going through some emotional ass shit. And Miss D just didn't give a shit. Just like many of the teachers I've had in life really didn't give a shit. Now, I've had some great teachers that gave a shit, but Miss D and a couple other teachers that I've ousted on here from back in high school, and no, I don't forgive you because you shouldn't have let this shit happen to begin with. They they were wrong, and you can't just go around picking on people and then thinking that people are supposed to just forgive you and let shit be copacetic. Well, here's the thing. God forgives you. We don't have to. We choose to because we think that that's one of those automatic get out of hell free cards. And sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. And I have learned to forgive. I have not learned to forget. And the thing with that is, besides the fact that gravity is not my friend, and I have not forgiven you, gravity, from that fall or me trying to be superhero, still got the scar. So I haven't escaped the pains and sufferings of gravity. The thing is that, Donald Trump, man, you guys ain't worried. As a vet, I'm worried. I got bros out there from Bravo and Delta and Gulf and whoever the hell else I was with when I was enlisted. I got guys out there that's going to be going to these places. So to my brothers in Gulf and my brothers in Delta, my brothers in fucking Bravo, yo, prayers are with you. But, this red-headed asshat that some people voted for, and maybe some of my bros voted for him because of the promise of this and that, he's going to get us fucked up. Moving on. I'm going to end this with trying to be as sweet as possible because it is my 44th birthday for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to tell you, when you let your guard down, that's when that knife comes into your back. So, personally, I'd rather have it in the face so that I know when it's coming. And the thing with the events that has happened here in more recent days, on the day the young lady was hit by the car, this is when his true character came out. Then he had a rally last night, and he think he might have had a rally tonight. I don't have no need to watch this bastard. I'm just buckling down because it's going to be a hard 4 years. Now, they say he's doing something for vets. Well, when I start getting more than $260 a month, I'll believe it. Yeah, which I need to make a phone call. And then, even then, it's not really going to make a difference because I still have a problem getting jobs, as a vet. And because of this hip replacement, I'm pretty much trying not to be homeless, but I'm practically homeless. So, it is what it is. So, for all you Donald Trump supporters, let me show you something. When I can get money and make money and find a job that I can do where I can stand fair and, this thing right here, can you see it? Need some light on the subject. See that scar right there? My hip replacement. There are a lot of things we need to change in the world. And I will make a video on that sooner or later. But, that's military connected. And I need a second hip replacement. So before you guys make any more decisions, think about the people who are about to sacrifice themselves heading into North Korea and Afghanistan. I'm James Williams, Kung Fu Habit number 2. Be seeing you.